People who are good at flirting. What are some social cues us oblivious people should watch out for?
If they look directly at you while talking to their friend, it's a good sign.
I read once that if someone looks at you after someone, doesn't have to be you, said something funny and everyone is laughing, they like you. From personal experience, it's true.
Good at flirting also means recognizing when the other party isn't receptive. If they're answering briskly and killing conversation, cut your losses and move on.
Seriously, tell a bad joke. Look for laughter and smiles that should not be there but are. Then it's you they are into, definitely not what you said.
One time I got the courage to look at someone in the eyes and said, "I need one of those hugs that turn into sex." He laughed, haha, said me too, then continued talking about what we were previously talking about. I thought about running face first into a wall edit. Okay, came back from dinner and got so many notifications. This was just a one-off comment venting about my sad love life. This actually happened this week, haha. I could answer a few questions before I die of sadness and embarrassment. Thanks for the awards 3 edit 2. It seems like from all the comments, 40% thinks he's clueless for not picking up the hint. 40% thinks I am clueless for not following up his reply with a hug. 20% thinks he's not into me. All fair.
Does their body turn toward you or away from you when you talk? Do they mirror your body language?
Physical contact. Granted, not everyone flirts the same way, but a good sign is if they touch your arm, or the like, or you find them smiling the whole time that you're talking to them.
Does someone spend a lot of time around you? I'm terrible at flirting, but that's my method. Hang out. Be with this person. See if you vibe.
Be wary of a one-sided conversation. If your responses are met with mostly yeps and aha, and nothing without meat, it's probably not going well.
When a person is making relatively sensual physical contact, please, and I mean please, get flustered, or at least mentally flustered. Do not ignore them because you've known them a while. Do not pass it off as jokes, look for some signals. You'll regret not doing so. I've never been oblivious, but goddamn have I missed hints before edit. Wow, I'm glad some people are as hopeless as I was, but this being my top comment disappoints me.
Don't take flirting advice from Reddit.
They make a lot of eye contact. They are interested in what you have to say and ask you lots of questions. They laugh at your jokes, even the lame ones. They initiate physical contact. They try to find space where you can talk more privately. This does not always mean sex, but it often means they wish for more quality time with you.
Generally, there's no one thing that gives it away. Everyone says to look for eye contact, look at posture, look for mimicry, etc., and sure, there's some truth to that, but no one should be expected to keep track of all of those things, and not everyone exhibits any particular one. In my experience, almost everyone can get a sense that someone is into them, but most people second-guess themselves until they convince themselves it's nothing. I say trust that sense. It's based off all of these factors that we pick up consciously and subconsciously, and almost always it's not a coincidence. When you think someone likes you, you can test that theory in a few ways. A subtle but effective example is inviting them to something you know they can't or don't want to attend. If they express interest in rescheduling or finding some other way to spend time with you, they like you. Otherwise they'll just say no, sorry I can't make it. This works because you're showing interest in spending additional time with them. This event would be more enjoyable for me if you were there, and if they like you they will be sure to make it clear that they are saying no to the event, not to you. Of course, you could also just ask. In my experience, anyone worth getting intimate with is mature enough to deal with that question.
Everybody saying, eye contact! Exclamation mark quote. Like, do y'all's friends beep stare at the floor when they talk to you? Gosh damn.
When I patted my classmate on her back and shoulder telling her she would pass her history test and not worry. She gave a slight gasp and looked straight into my eyes.
Small body language clues. If she puts her feet behind her ears, she probably likes you.
According to Sherlock, licking lips, eyes cast down towards the other person's lips, quirky smile of the lips, dilated eyes. And if the person has long hair, tucking it behind their ear or other fidgety behavior. Please note I'm not Sherlock and I suck at flirting.
When people go out of their way to do something for you or say they really like spending time with you.
Unwavering eye contact. The suspect will look at you in wonder and awe. Giggling, no eye contact. Some people have extreme social anxiety, If they remain to talk to you but seem closed off, it's most likely that they are shy and need some more comfort.
If you're at a bar and a woman makes eye contact for more than a second without looking away, shoot your shot.
Not good at flirting but somehow got a boyfriend XD. But here are the things my boyfriend told me he saw in me: close contact, mimicking movements, eye contact, laughing at jokes, and even physical contact. These are only a handful of the things to look out for, but hope it helps.
People will give a lot of cues subconsciously. Also, some actions are flirting for some but just being friendly for others too. Pay attention to their eye contact with you compared to others. If one has small amount of eye contact with others but a lot with you, generally it means they're comfortable with you. Physical contact is usually big for people who aren't already touchy. People will generally be more touchy with those they like. When in a group and everyone's laughing, people generally look at the one they're most comfortable with first, or the one they like. Could be either or both. Action imitation is big. If you think someone is into you, do an action like hands in pocket or something. If they copy, they probably like you, or are paying serious attention to you for some reason. If they laugh at your dumb joke, either they like you, or the joke made them uncomfortable. Depends on the situation. Playing with hair is one that can mean something to, but some people also just do that a lot anyway. Really, I'd say some things can be a good tell more often than not, but sometimes those actions can just be them being friendly. Unless it's blatantly obvious, it can be something else. That's why the communication or the risk of asking someone is important.
Saving this BC id like the knowledge.
All the advice in this entire thread, and I'm sitting here like, I'm so damn oblivious I wouldn't even notice these things looking for them. I really don't pick up social cues at all though.
It really depends on who you're talking to. My advice is to be observant. Some would prefer banters. Usually, when coming up with something witty, they return back what you said but relating it in a playful or opposing manner. I hope you get what I mean, or playfully challenging your views. When it comes to touch, subtle touch on the arm or shoulders or patting the head and smile. Trying means to be with you is also a sign, but some are a little more low-key like me, that'll probably prefer showing a playful side when it's just alone. So, it is also a sign if they change their aura from normal/serious to playful when it's just you alone. I hope these help.
When someone is usually composed in conversation, getting nervous and mixes up word when talking with you. For example, I met a girl and her friends, who became my friends too. The night before her birthday, I didn't speak much to her, but when we were departing I wished her a happy birthday for tomorrow. She replied, "You too," then got all flustered as she left the train. I watched her on the platform get teased by the friends.
Mirroring body language. This is a tactic employed by people who work in sales, and it's not always conscious. This is a psychological disarmament tactic we, as humans, deploy on each other. In the case of someone who likes you, while interacting, watch for repetitious patterns and mimic their body language. Eventually, if you cross your arms and the person whose attention you are seeking does the same, for example, you can rely on that being a good sign. That's not to say you need to reposition or fidget while interacting. Remember, being comfortable and at ease is a way bigger turn-on and ultimately lends itself to a more approachable experience for all parties. After all, acting natural is the penultimate Jedi mind trick. Smile.
Everybody's social cues are different. Some may be more extreme than others. So don't take stuff from this thread as the actual truth. Some people are just really friendly.
All in the eye contact.
I always felt women will do like a quick scan of ya, then smirk with their eyes.
May your day be filled with joy and happiness. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more quality content every day.